What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we're going to talk about something that I saw a few weeks back when we first was hearing the announcement of the Armada Commander class Armada Nemesis. Well, Armada Nemesis Prime. It's not Commander class, but it is part of the Commander class toy and repaint of the Commander class Optimus Prime, Armada Optimus Prime. And we weren't sure if we were going to get a trailer, if we're not going to get a trailer, but it looks like we're not. Instead, we're going to get 3 mini-cons. Now, the addition of the 3 mini-cons, the price of this figure is $75. Now, I did give them credit because the cab is very heavy because it becomes a, top half of a robot. It's very dense on the lines of a triple changer. And the triple changers, even though they're really Voyagers, cost about $50. $20 for those 3 guys to turn to Star Saver, because that's the going price of anything smaller than the deluxe. Tack on $5. It is $75. But would you have paid if they gave you the trailer? Now, a lot of people say, well, I want the trailer. I want the trailer. Well, if they had gave you the trailer and they gave you Star Saver, and Hasbro's not going to give it to you for free, would you have paid the extra cost? So we know that Commander class is still $89.99. That is the going price. But we know Hasbro is raising prices. So if they had added this in along with the trailer, would you have been willing to pay more? I would have said this would have clocked in at $109 if they had gave us a trailer. Now, I asked that question, myself, now that we know it can transform, we can always stack him on top of, if you already have one, a Commander class Optimus Prime. Now, the colors might not be right, but you can do it. And, the original toy released was that of the deluxe version or the smaller version. It was never a Nemesis Prime of the large version. So he didn't come with a trailer. So going by the toy, that's pretty much standard. But it does beg to differ as to, did they think that we wouldn't want to pay more? I would say they could have pushed it because, look at how much you're going to pay if you want to get the Void Rivals Jetfire. You're going to pay a lot more than you paid for Jetfire back when he was released in, 2019 under Siege. You could have got Siege Jetfire for less. So when I look at this, I go, well, I personally would have paid the price to get the trailer and the cab and the sword. I'm sorry, just for bragging rights, just to say, yeah, I got it. It's just, I would have done it because that's how much I like Armada. That's how much I would have done it. So if the price is $89.99, they say, hey, well, SDCC exclusive $109, but you're getting Star Saber. Also, you're getting a trailer that was never given to the Nemesis Prime. Then yeah, I would have paid it. I truly would have paid it because I'd have been happy just to see the mini cons coming. Now for myself, this custom is cool. I have nothing against Hasbro's version either. That before we continue, I like Hasbro's version. Don't come at me. Don't try to get, I like Hasbro's version. All I'm asking really is, since a lot of people said, oh, well, where's the trailer? How come there's no trailer and it's $75? Would you have paid for the trailer? Now, honestly, at $75 and you look at $89.99 and you go, yeah, but we know, how things go. And this is our fault for letting things happen this way. See, we get upset, but we don't show it when we are not happy with the company. We just go along and get mad at other YouTubers. There's a way to make these corporations bend to your knee, but you're not going to do that because most of you are not going to try. But honestly, I would have paid for the trailer. I would have paid extra for the mini cons. They weren't going to include it just to have it because, I'm always going to be salty about, because I love the Armada Prime. Let me be clear. I love Commander class Armada Prime. I stand behind that figure. I've reviewed that figure. I'm saying it. That is one of the greats. Not it. It's a GOAT figure. No, it's a GOAT. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're a fan of Armada, we had stilts. And this thing has articulation out the woo-ha. And the trailer, I love it. This is one of my favorite. It was tough calling that against Ultra Magnus. So when you talk to me, I love this figure. I love the repaint. I would have paid for a trailer. I would have done it. I would have done it. And I'm saying this because that's how much I just want to have the mini cons. I want these damn mini cons. I'm sorry, I want the mini cons. And it's getting on my nerves that we can't get them. But either way, I'm not going to fuss or fight with anyone. I'm just stating something. Would you have paid that extra to get everything? Because it would have been an STCC exclusive. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. This is Super Robot Ed. Bringing more news reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.